Hey there, how you going? It's been a very long time since I've sat in front of the camera to do a video. And as you all know, over the last few months, there's a lot of things been happening. So I thought it's time to do a video, just talk about what I've been up to the last few months. So there you have it. Hope you guys are doing well, which I'm sure you all are. Spoken with quite a few of you, and everybody seems to be managing quite well here in Vietnam and also in other countries. So which is really, really wonderful. So where do we begin? A lot has happened over the last few weeks and months. As you all know, now we're in April and there's been this big change in our life, in our businesses, and we're all adjusting, we're all trying to manage, we're all trying to cope with these new changes. And what I find for myself and for other people, we don't always know what's going to happen next. Even from day to day, in some cases, we have to take it just one day at a time. And if I think back last year, say October, November, even to January this year, things are just going along really, really well. No signs of any challenges, any problems. Then all of a sudden, big bang, big shift in our life. It was a shock actually. Can't believe what's actually happening. And I've been on the YouTube. I always love YouTube. I'm always on there learning new things. But I've been consuming some of the media, whether it's fake media or real media, who really knows? But I've been consuming a lot of the media reports about what's happening, and there's a lot of stories and, you know, doomsday stories. It's the end of the world, it's the end of our freedom, all sorts of stories. So I'm not going to go into that, but it's just interesting to see, now that I've had more time, what's happening on YouTube, what's happening on the news, on some of these big stations. So if I take us back to October, November last year, we had a lot of trainings throughout the year, a lot of personal coaching, helping people to improve and better their lives. I was doing a few different challenges, and I had just finished the challenge of doing one video every day for a year. So every day I'd do a video, and I must have missed maybe 2 or 3 days out of the whole year. So really almost every single day I did a video, which was good. I learnt a lot, got a chance to get used to recording myself, seeing myself on video. Even now it still looks a bit challenging, but we get more familiar and we get to learn how to speak to the camera. So my 1 year challenge finished in, I think it was the end of October of last year, and I had been doing a Facebook post every day for must have been over 2 years, and then after 1 year of the Facebook post I decided to add a video. So now I'm doing a Facebook post and a video, and I post it every day. So end of October I stopped it. I said, okay Paul, let's have a month off. So I had all of November off and didn't do any Facebook posts, didn't do any video, and I just went about my business, building my business, doing what I normally do. And it was a time to reflect and think, and how am I going to move forward into 2020? I always like to, at the end of the year, to reassess the year, what I did, what worked, what didn't work, and what could I do better next year. And it was during November, early December, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. So I'm thinking, should I do another video challenge? Should I do a health challenge? Most of my challenges are to do with habits and behaviour, overcoming my own habits that don't serve me. So I'd pick a challenge that's going to help me build the business and overcome some of my limiting habits that I have that stop me from having the best life I can have. And I really didn't know what to do during, October, November and into December. And then I thought about meditation. I don't know how I got onto it, but I must have seen some videos on meditation. I said, that's what I'll do. I'll do a challenge around meditation. And I decided to do 1 hour meditation a day. Now, previous to this, I hadn't done much meditation. Sure, in my yoga practice, it's a meditative yoga, but a formal sit-down meditation, I might do 5 or 10 minutes a day, but not much more than that. Sometimes I could stretch it out to 20 minutes. And I decided to accept the challenge with myself and say, okay, Paul, 1 hour a day, do a meditation. So now, fast forward to April 17 today, I think it is, I'm still doing 1 hour meditation a day. And it's been really, really great. In the beginning, very challenging, very, very challenging. Very hard to sit still. You sit down, you close your eyes, and the mind's going 100 miles an hour thinking, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I forgot to send the email. And you want to jump up. You want to jump up and start to attend to the things you forgot. And that's what I used to do. I said, okay, quick, just go send that email, then I'll come back and do the meditation. So after a while, that didn't work too well. So I said, okay, cut that. No getting up, Paul, just stay there for 1 hour. And a week, a few days, a week, a month, it started to become easier. So now I really enjoy my 1 hour meditation. And if I go back to November, I don't know what it was. I just felt things weren't right and I didn't know what to do. And I believe that this inspiration to do this 1 hour meditation a day has really prepared me for what's happened over the last few months. The last few months, it's been, for many people, it's been a threat to their personal lives, a threat to their businesses, a threat to their career, to their income, to their health. On many different levels, we've been challenged. And with this 1 hour meditation I've been doing a day, I really feel grounded. I feel solid. I feel like I can absorb, I can work my way through what's been happening over the last few months, and which I have done. So for me, this 1 hour meditation has been a real miracle to keep my eyes on the ball, to keep me focused, to stop my mind running into all these different scenarios of what could happen. What happened if we can't get our jobs back? What happened if we have to stay in our house or our offices for the next year or year and a half? The mind can run crazy with all these different ideas. So I'm thinking this meditation has really helped me to ground myself and to just observe what's really happening. And not only that, but to take some real positive action steps that are going to help me to continue to move forward and continue to help me build myself, my foundation. And in a lot of the work that I do, I talk about 4 pillars. There's 4 different pillars that really help us with our foundation to be able to go out into the world and to weather any and most storms. So if we're really solid, we have a strong foundation in ourselves, then whatever the world throws at us, we're able to withstand, we're able to cope, to get through it, and even to excel. It can push us to our limits, so we have to step out of our comfort zone, we have to step out of what we're used to doing and do things in a different way. So that's really all I wanted to say today, was about what's happened over the last few months. I've survived, I'm still here, I'm working very well, I've got different clothes on now. I actually walk into work every morning, get changed here, freshen up, and then get into work, and then I walk back at night because taxis and grab cars have been stopped, and I think they're coming back in the next few weeks, which is going to be great. So I'm doing really well, I've got through, but I guess if there's any message today, what I'd like to say is that please find some time to do some meditation. Find some time to go back and look at 1 or 2 of my videos. Find the video about the 4 pillars. Number 1 is our physical health. Number 2 is our mental health. Number 3 is our emotional health. And number 4 is our energy. So they're the 4 pillars that I work on. I teach my clients to fortify their own being, So whatever the world throws at them, they can withstand, they can be solid, and it's like building a house. You don't want to build your house on sand or on an unstable foundation. We want to build it on a solid foundation. So anything built on top of that is going to last and it's going to help us. So if you can find the time, and I think time is something we all have a lot of now. We're at home, we're working from home. Rather than, waste our time, let's use it wisely to build the foundation of who we are, to add some more skills to what we already have. So then when this is all eventually over, we can use these new skills. If not now, we can use them in the future. So when it comes to meditation, I really think if you could do 5 or 10 minutes, I don't expect you to do an hour to start with, but you could work your way up to 20 minutes to half an hour. Who knows? You may even do an hour. But if you could do that, if you could do some meditation, just slow the monkey mind down, start to activate your breath, start to breathe deeper, and start to observe what your life is like. What are you doing? Are there some things in your life that you could cut out completely, get rid of? Are there some things you can introduce and to add to your life right now? And I believe now is the best time to do the meditation. We've got more time, and it's a time that we can really benefit from meditation by taking stock of our emotion, our mind, and understand what's happening in my life, what's happening in the world, and how I can show up and be the best version of myself, make the right decisions to move forward for ourselves and for our family. Okay, that's it. Nothing else to say, but I will be in touch in the next few days. I'd like to start a few more videos up and just speak a few words about what's happening from a daily basis to keep you guys informed and to keep myself in front of the camera and practice my skills. So have a wonderful afternoon, have a wonderful weekend, and talk to you next time. Okay, high five. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.